Special teams tonight, but especially early on, how critical is that penalty kill? Because things could have gone sideways pretty quick.
Yeah, you give up a goal early and then you have those kills, and I thought that kill was great. It's a huge part of the game, and ultimately, I think there was a stat. When you win the special teams battle, you win like 76% of games or something like that. So it's a huge thing, and those big moments in games I think are big, and so big. Great job for our special teams.
Seven different goal scorers and some guys who hadn't scored in a while. What did you think of just kind of the overall offense performance and getting some of that depth scoring you talked about?
Yeah, obviously depth scoring is important. Just continuing to kind of. I thought we did a good job of. Honestly, I thought we did a really good job of competing. We weren't perfect in the game. We made mistakes. But I thought our compete level and our work ethic was really, really good, those two things. And I just think, as we kind of went along, I thought we had some kind of identity type shifts, identity type goals. I think we've done a better job in ozone play, which ultimately, if you want to win in the playoffs, like the NHL is a rush league in the regular season, it's an ozone league in the playoffs, and so you have to be able to do both. And I think we're building some identity in the ozone, so that's a positive thing. And a lot of those goals were because of that.
Oliver Moore's confidence just seems to keep growing. He's making no-look passes on the power play now.
Yeah.
How exciting is that as a coach to see a young guy kind of starting to feel himself a little bit?
It's great. Confidence is an amazing thing, and I think when you come into the league, coaches beat the confidence out of you, but rightfully so in a lot of ways. They got to learn to play the right way. You got to learn to kind of make corrections. And like him and I talked on the bench today, it's not about mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It's about growing from those mistakes. And if we all grow from those mistakes, we just keep getting better. And ultimately, I think all these just continue to feel that confidence. And as you feel that confidence and you grow and you learn from your mistakes and you keep getting better and better, he's got a really good skill set, and I think that shows.
You're a defensive end. You kind of said this morning that you wanted to have like a shoot first mentality. Did you see that tonight with them? Yeah, I think we've done a good job with it overall. I think I think the Murph goal. Louis is a shoot first guy. I think overall we've done a pretty good job. Obviously, you don't have the lane, you don't have the lane. But if we have the lane, we want that to be the number one option. And I think we've done a pretty good job of making that the number one option. And that creates chaos from there, and then you make your skill plays from there.
What does it say about Louis' confidence when he gets all the way up to the net for that last goal? Like about the way he feels about the way he's playing right now?
Yeah, Louis, obviously, he's had great growth this year, and you can just see his confidence grow throughout the year, and he's a physical specimen, and he can do a lot of things with that size in terms of his skating and his ability to do that. So he's got a great shot. He's got the speed to get up the ice and be involved and be at the net in those situations and still win the race back. It's something we want to be able to do to put pressure on other teams, and he's done a good job with it.
Had your legs right away early on?
Yeah. I feel like I felt good coming into the game. I knew it was a big game for our team, just obviously with a divisional opponent. And you don't like to look at the standings too much, but you just know it's that time of year. We got to start winning a lot of hockey games. So, there was a lot of motivation coming into the game for sure, and felt good.
How much more confident are you playing center?
It feels like I feel like I've talked about it. It frees up my game a little bit, just a little bit more responsibility, and it's something that I feel like I can take care of to an extent. So I feel good. I feel good driving down the middle, and my line mates, like I said, make it easy. Lardy and Turbo, they're so easy to play with, and obviously our D-core is doing a great job breaking pucks out too. So it's great.
Why does more responsibility allow you to play freer? That's counterintuitive.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily a ton more responsibility, but it's just like the face-offs. I feel like sometimes can get you into a game. If you're winning a couple, you're snapping them back. It kind of helps. It's just like get your blood pumping a little bit, that competitive edge, and driving down the middle too helps.
What does it feel like to be in this stretch right now, where you guys are winning?
It's exciting. I would be lying if it said it's not a ton of fun in here, just with the group we have, and coming into the rink every day. It's my favorite part of my day, and I think a lot of guys in here. So it's a lot about the winning, but we want to win. But I think our process right now is what's allowing us to really be free out there. We're all on the same page, and we got to look to keep it going.
Do you feel like something's changed since the calendar year flip that turn it around with this team a little bit?
I mean, I don't know. I think that we had the whole entire season, even when I wasn't here, it was a ton of 1-goal games. And, I think that our groups gained confidence in those situations. Obviously tonight it was nice to kind of extend the lead there a little bit, but I think that, it just like getting more confidence, and we had a lot of young guys in here too, so just getting into those situations and excelling in them is huge.
How much does it help you guys when you get that sort of production from the blue line that you guys have been getting lately?
It's huge, yeah. I mean, we got a lot of really good players back there that make it easy. I think the production's obviously great to see, but just the way they're, like I said, like breaking pucks out and they're communicating and they're doing a great job, so it's fun.
How did you get this late start?
Yeah, I don't know, it's 11:50 right now. Past my bedtime for sure. But, no, it's TNT game. Those are always fun, a national game like that. So yeah, it's great.
Nice was it to kind of get control of it?
It was nice, honestly. Not good to take the penalties, but I think our penalty kill gave us some momentum at the start of it, and allowed us just to get to our game. Honestly, some of these home games, our first few shifts have been a little ugly, but it was nice that we were able to string more together and get on a roll some scoring.
Top 3 PK in the league now. It's working so well.
Chemistry, I think, is one. Good goaltending, and then momentum. I think when you get kills, when you can get some in a row, you kind of just build a little bit of flow. And then our pairs and our forward lines are healthy on the kill right now. And when you have that consistency and chemistry between the forwards and D, you're able to kind of string some kills together. And like any crew, you still give up some chances, and that's why we have a great goalie that's able to keep those pucks out and keep the percentage good.
You've gotten some good performances by some of these younger guys another night where you've got the Larses, Moores, and everything coming through, and how encouraging is that?
Yeah, it's kind of been the difference since Connor's been out, I think, looking for other scoring, and for those guys in that line to be stepping up and to look like they're getting more confidence, moving the puck and skating and finding open areas in the power play and off the rushes through the neutral zone, getting into their end. So it's fun to see them grow their game and confidence in the NHL, and they have that speed and agility to be able to find pockets, and it's a hard thing to defend, so it's working for them right now.
Did it feel to get your first goal of the year?
Yeah, it's nice. It's not happening too often, so it's always fun to get one, and even for the D, for Lou to get one and have a couple of good shots for assists. It's fun to contribute, and especially at home, it felt like it was a great crowd. And surprising on a late Wednesday night, it's cool to see everyone coming out, and it was a loud one.
What's it like to have this winning streak right now? Things are working all together.
Feels nice. It's big. I think this time of year, we say that I guess all year, but in January especially, we have that long break in February, so to string momentum, and it's a tough kind of condensed schedule in this month. So for us to have a lot of home games, I think is an advantage, and we really need to make sure we have a sound game to try to climb up the standings and get wins in a row and give ourselves more confidence and get healthy. So it's fun to win any time of year, especially when you get closer to the break and deadline. It's really important.
What did you guys do over Christmas break, 5-1-1 cents?
Oh yeah, over Christmas break, the same as everyone did, I guess. Celebrate, eat too much food, and come back. And yeah, it's fun to see. I think we're playing a lot of games right now, so it just gets you into the flow of just showing up to play, and guys are buying into playing a simple game and following the coach's game plan each night to try to get wins.
7 different goals from 7 different people tonight. Do you think that fluidity is important to keep going for the Hawks?
Yeah, it's big, especially with, like I said, with Connor out. And then our top guys have still been doing that. Bert and Berkey and guys have still been contributing consistently. But to be able to win, you got to be able to get a lot of nights, 3 or 4 goals at least. So for us to kind of take off that way tonight was great. And we hope that gives confidence to the group that we keep some sound defensive game, but we can get some momentum going offensively.
How have you seen Louis grow offensively since he came in? He's always happy to fire the puck.
Yeah, it's great. I think he's got a lot of confidence with his shot right now, and getting it by layers to get it around the net, and then even you see him scoring, just confidence to jump in the play when there's a chance to get rebounds, and that it looks like a simple goal, an easy goal, but for him to read the play where it develops and where the puck might end up on a rebound, it means a lot. And he's been able to click that way honestly all year so far, so it's fun to see that momentum, and he's got such a steady defensive game. For him to add that, it makes him a really complete player.
What does it say about the D as a whole to be contributing offense every single game?
It says a lot. I mean, we haven't probably been contributing every game, but we'd like to try more. And I think it kind of starts with us defensively with our gaps. And if we can transition and get our forwards pushing offensively more, it allows those plays to open up. And then offensively, just doing a better job of getting our shots through and not blocked. And then when we do have space, trying to use the ice and use the blue line to skate and find our forwards to give them better looks.
Thanks.
penalties, but how big was the kill, especially in those first few minutes when things could have really gone sideways there?
Yeah, kill's been big for a few games now, and power play as well. So got to give them credit too. Special teams are doing their job the last few games, and it's definitely helping us win games.
You have so many players contribute today.
It means everything. We're playing a style of hockey that requires everybody to step up and do their job. So we're not playing anything crazy, nothing pretty, but it's effective and it takes everybody to do it, and everybody's on the same page. So it looks a lot cleaner, a lot smoother.
There have been times earlier this year and the last couple of years where you play really well against a team near the top of the standings, and then you play a team near the bottom, and you struggle a little bit after a good performance. How encouraging is it, and how much does it say about this team's growth that you were able to string together some good games against good teams and then do this tonight?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think we're seeing great development from the group and taking strides. Games matter so much right now. You look at the standings, there's, I think, 3 points was separating us from a playoff spot. So to keep climbing, keep pushing for points, and keep trying to claw our way there, we're going to keep playing these tight games and big moments against a team that was 1 point ahead of us, I think it was. So, treat them like playoff games. There's no room for us to take our foot off the gas. So top team, bottom team, middle of the pack, right in our kind of window, doesn't matter. I think we got to show up and put our foot on the gas.
Does having so many games in so few days help you to keep that around rolling?
Yeah, absolutely. I find personally that you get into a flow. You're not thinking too much about the game, and the habits just kind of take over, and you're just instincts at that point. So it definitely helps to just roll.
Seven beat you to that rebound in the third period. Is it really fair when he's 6'8"?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a reach advantage. I was a little shocked to see him down there. I don't know what he's doing. Get back to the blue line. You're defensive.
all the points you guys have been getting from the defensemen lately, I mean, you joke about it, but how big is that when you're getting production from the blue line like that?
Yeah, it's huge. I don't think you can undermine production from anybody in the lineup. So if we can get everybody involved, everybody pulling their weight, it just makes it a little bit easier on everybody instead of always turning to the same few guys to put the puck in the net. Bert's been on fire for us this year, but we don't need him to score if everybody else is pulling their weight. So as much as Bert wants to contribute, it takes a little bit off his shoulders to not feel so burdened by a 0-0, a 1-0 game that he's not on the score sheet. We're doing it as a group.
17 total goals versus St. Louis this year. How have you guys been able to be such an offensive nightmare for the Blues so far?
I mean, I don't know. I don't like going team specific. I think we're playing hard at the right moments, and maybe the matchups against them are just hitting those moments that we're bringing ourselves to another level, and it just happens to be against St. Louis. It could have been any team tonight, and felt like we were playing the right way throughout the whole lineup, and I don't know that it mattered too much who we were playing. And 7 goals is a great output, but it might not happen against everybody. But the style and the essence of what we're doing was there tonight, and it was just among the group. Everybody was bought in.